Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we're going for spells. Mostly because we're going to be trying a deck with the Prowess mechanic and see how much we can get away with. So let's hop right in and take a look at what new cards are going to help us make this Prowess mechanic work. Alright, so before talking about all the new ones, let's at least talk about a couple of cards we're going to get away with here, right? We're going to be playing a bunch of the efficient 1-mana spells. So obviously stuff like Play with Fire, because no surprise, it's a removal spell, it's solid. Fading Hope can also protect our own stuff, but get things out of the way when we're trying to go for lethal. So like that type of stuff's going to be in here for sure. Creature-wise, we are going to dig up Third Path Iconoclast, because this card actually does everything we want to do when we're trying to do Prowess things. Now, technically, this isn't Prowess, but every time you play a spell, you get a thing, so it's kind of the same. And then, we're also going to be taking a look at Balmor, because Balmor, again, doesn't quite have Prowess, but every time we play an instant or sorcery, all of our stuff gets +1/+0, and if we're able to make a lot of tokens, well, that means we can punch through for a bunch of damage. So, no surprises there. But as we start looking at new cards, one of the main things that's pushing this is Monastery Mentor. This card, super good, mostly in the fact that every time you play a spell, not only does this get bigger from Prowess, it makes a 1/1 that the card itself also has Prowess. So you can get really big, really fast, and go wide. And this can actually protect itself from a fair amount of sweepers if you have the right cheap spells in hand, which is actually pretty neat. Also with this, when we're looking at other new cards, we have a new one that's Kenra Spell Spear. This card's actually pretty neat. It's a 2/2 with Prowess and Trample, which is kind of nice, so if you get it big enough, you can punch through. But if you pay 4 or 3 and a Phyrexian mana, you can turn it to the backside, and not only does it have Ward, so it's harder to kill, but it actually has double Prowess. That's actually pretty cool. So we'll see how this works out overall. And then we're going to try a copy of Invasion of Mercadia. I don't know if this is really the type of card we're looking for or not, but the fact that we can actually play this, that counts for a non-creature spell for triggering Prowess, and then maybe dig a little deeper to get us a couple cards. Maybe we get to punch through and get another body. And the backside's actually okay. Being able to make a 3/3 that ultimately gives you some 1/1s and pumps your team for the turn is actually not bad. So we'll see how good it is. I at least want to experiment with it and find out. Oh, and of course, because we have all these tokens, Stoke the Flames is actually a pretty cool card. It's 4 damage, it's instant speed, so we like that. And it has Convoke, so we can play it cheaper, which is also a bonus. So yeah, I really dig what this could bring to the deck. And then, sort of to round things out, we're going to be playing some Wedding Announcement as well, because you need another way sometimes for those tokens just to be a little bit bigger. Or in a pinch, if we just need other spells, this is a way we could dig a little bit deeper. Not sure if this is going to work out the way we want or not, but I don't think it can necessarily be bad, so I'm kind of into it. But anyway, those are the main things we're going to be looking at today. But as always, the deck list will be at the end of the video, or you can get it down in the description. Just look for the arrows. And if you haven't yet, please consider, even if you don't want to join the channel or hit the subscribe button, please at least hit the like button, because that helps a lot. And it really helps me get in front of more people when we're building all these decks. Otherwise, y'all enjoy the games. I'll catch up with you on the back end of the video, and we'll talk about what we learned after playing a few games with this. Mulligan this for sure. This we will keep. And I think I'm just going to scrap. Man, this is weird. I feel always trying to grab the wrong card there. Maybe? Alright, I was going to say, like, or not. Alright, the good news here is, if we do lose our Iconoclast, which is possible, I don't even know, beyond possible, probably likely here. I don't know, we're playing against soldiers, or mono-white aggro, so maybe not. We probably get one turn with it. Never mind, we don't even get that. Man, everybody's playing this card. Like, I'm really surprised. And it's good, but I was initially thinking, like, you know, maybe the Gruul decks, the Dragon decks would be really into it, but other decks are rocking that. Okay, I guess we go with this, because we're going to need more blockers in if we're trying to defend against these battles. And then we'll also be able to Monastery Swift Spear and protect it with a slip out the back, so that's a thing. And we'll just see where it goes from here. Oh, what are we doing? They're highlighting their cards. They're thinking. I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, whoa, what? For real, for real. Not even remotely thought Giada was going to show up in this list. I'm kind of baffled about what I'm looking at. This is interesting. I guess I could have just bounced Giada during their upkeep or something, so they couldn't play a 5-mana thing here. That would have probably been smart, especially if it's going to be an angel of some kind. But then again, if they tap it, oh, you know what? They're probably going to play the deal 2 damage kicker angel. If we think that's what it is, then we should go ahead and try to just bounce Giada here. And then we don't have to worry about that. Ooh, Stoke the Flames. We'll take that. Alright, so Giada back. Followed by Skrelv. Alright, yeah, this is a pile of cards. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but it doesn't have to. I have played some weird things that I'm sure don't make sense to my opponents either. You know what? I'm going to tap... I want to Convoke with this one. No. I want to shoot Giada, but I actually want to pay for this with Convoke. Leaving up a blue mana, I think is what I want to do here. So we'll get a red, and I can use this for colorless, I guess, is fine. I just want to make sure we can protect the Mentor here. And I will attack with this, and this will get us a card, leave a blocker back. Yeah, it's fine. Because at this point, we need more cards. We've got to keep our hand fueled up to do things we want to do. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I could have attacked with more, but I also didn't want to, like, have something happen to a creature, then they end up killing this thing or whatever. Would have got kind of messy. Another Giada, which now means we have to shoot Skrelv to get rid of Giada. Recruitment Officer, they only have colorless mana open now, so now we don't feel so bad. We'll go ahead and ping that. Make another body here that'll be ready to attack next turn. Okay. That works, actually. Love to see that. Definitely do not want that. That is infinitely better. Here we go. And that's 12. Yeah, we go ahead and slip out the back of that thing. All the triggers. And then we get to attack for beyond lethal. Mentor did a lot of work that game. But we don't have any red mana anyway with this hand, so we're oh no, we do. We have Stormcarved Coast. Let's go with... I guess we should just put one of these into play tapped here, just in case. I mean, we could play pretty defensively too if we need to, and then just play Wedding Announcements. Yeah, you know what? Let's kill this and slow your mana down. I don't know what you're up to, but you'll have to get rid of one of those power stones. Alright, end the turn. Fable. Okay, you got a Fable. Let's go. Wow, a Seachrome Coast. That's not what we're looking for. Well, okay. Well, we managed to find mana, right? So, gotta look at the positives here. I think I'm gonna do this. I don't want to run these out where I don't get any value yet. That just feels silly. But the opponent's gonna get to do all kinds of things here. Hopefully it's not devastating. Is that the one that when it connects? Oh, no, that's a different one. All right. Yeah, I guess we block. I have no idea. Nah, whatever. We'll take it. Okay, that's at least a little bit of something. Okay, so if we do this, we can still cast that. All right. I mean, the only other option is we could have potentially played this, drawn into something else we could cast, but it's neither here nor there. In the turn. All right, they didn't immediately kill our Monastery Mentor, so that's kind of cool. And if they only have like a 2 damage thing, we'd be able to make it a 3/3. So there's that. I mean, I have a feeling they have something else, but if they don't, you know. Uh-oh. What are we doing here? Skitter Beam Battalion. All right. Piles of damage incoming. Okay. What's going on here? We're going to do this. At least make a 3/3. Well, 3/3 and a 1/1, but we will definitely take a Fading Hope. No doubt about that. Get to bounce a token somewhere along the way. So we'll block 1. And I am willing to double block here. Actually, these are going to be 2/2s later. I'll just take that for now. That seems fine. If you kill our dude, you kill our dude. I mean, I guess. Oh, an Undying Malice. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That's a tough one. That's a little bit of a beating. Yeah, it doesn't make the tokens because it has to be cast. Not when it comes into play. What's the backside of our yard? The beginning of combat on your turn, return up to 1 target creature artifact from the graveyard to the battlefield that gains haste. Alright, cool. So, nothing really to be too concerned about. Yeah, I think they're trying to... I think they assumed it was going to make more things, and maybe it just didn't work the way they wanted to, it looks like. Wow, okay. I don't think we're ready to bow more yet. I don't think that's where we're at. I think we're doing this. And then we just let out our stuff get bigger. Yeah, we just pass. No attacks. We can start trying to do stuff next turn. Uh-oh, what are we doing now? Sacrifice issue deals X damage to target opponents or battle, and you gain X life, where X is sacrifice creature's permanent mana value. Oh, God. Oh, gross. That is well done, opponent. I am impressed. That is a cool thing, for sure. I ain't even mad at that. If anything, I'm a little sad I didn't realize that was an interaction, because that's actually really cool. And I mean that genuinely. That is really neat. Okay. Time to do some work here. We can bounce a token. We can block some things. We can... Ayar is going to make us take 9, which is garbage. What does this thing cost? 9, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're a little bit of a ways from doing anything about that. Also, though, the question is, could we kill them next turn? If we find a way to survive here. So let's block or bounce this. Even though it was going to go away at the end of the turn anyway. I'm just trying to set up better blocks here. We would still need to find a spell before any of this to matter, but... Yep, alright, we're at 5. An opponent is tapping out, so... we don't have a choice but to go to town here. This has trample, so we do have to keep that in mind as well. But gotta kill as many things as we can kill here. Oh, why did I have 2 things blocking that? That's messy. Alright, yeah. I guess all of yous go to block him. Just making sure we're good here. We're gonna lose a lot of things, but okay. It's probably like the best we can do. Oh, really? Bruh. Okay, well, you got it. What are the odds we could draw a couple of spells in a row that will trigger our prowess stuff. That is not it. Gosh dang it. We're just dead next turn, right? Well, no, because this is on the backside now. So we don't die to that. You could get a thing back that would have haste. But, I mean, what are you getting? An Ayara? Oh, but Ayara would let you sacrifice a thing. Oh, that's gross. Oh, no. We are so dead. Congrats, opponent. That's just cool. I got nothing. That's just cool. Oh, I can't even afford to pay for that, actually, because then I would just die for sure no matter what. Yeah, alright. You got it. This is a wild deck. Like, Numbskull, congrats. Like, this is all kinds of... Just sack your thing and hit us for 9, opponent. Yeah, come on. Like, you got it. Don't mess this up. Opponent, just sack your dude. I mean, I guess they could be worried about what we have in hand. But, yeah, that's it. We're dead. You got it. Like, good job. We go first. We definitely keep this hand. There's almost no reason to throw this back. I am going to take extra damage doing it this way, but I figured it could have been worth the gamble there. Whoop, not that one. This one. Hopefully no cut down. Ah, dang it. Alright. Well, that's what I get for getting greedy. Serves me right. I got what I deserved. Alright, let's go with this here. Alright. I was gonna say, don't have, like, Liliana or something, because that would be rough. Okay, we can bounce a token at least, so that's something. Opponent's not going to attack? They are not, it looks like. Okay, cool. Then we bounce the token. See what we find here. Ooh, stoke the flames. I don't hate that, but I don't think it's also what we're looking for here. Well, the deck says, yeah, whether you were looking for it or not, you got one. What do you think about that? Alright. Actually, if we play this, we know we're just losing it to the Harvester, though, right? Actually, not true. Not true. If we save a spell, maybe. Like, if we get crafty, maybe it's possible. In the turn. Man, getting drawn to Stoke the Flames there was so bad, with us having no tokens out. Ooh, Shieldred. Let's do this first. Huh. I'm actually thinking, like, how much do I care about drawing a card with Shieldred out? Like, we go to 14. Alright. I kind of want to see if I can get the opponent to, like, yeah, use the Harvester there. That's sort of what I was hoping for. You are not... Actually, you're okay. You're alright. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Alright, that's not bad. Not great, but not bad. But if we attack here, we'd be able to kill... man, actually... I'm trying to see how we can attack and not have it look suspicious. So we could try to kill Shieldred. But I don't know if we have a way. So I think the plan here is probably just attack with this and this. I mean, yeah, it's whatever. Right? It looks as shady as it is. But, like, what are you going to do? Alright, in the turn. Let's see what we can do. We can shoot the reflection here. Oh, invoke despair. We don't love that. Ugh. Okay, then. Get rid of that. Can we do enough here, is the question, next turn. They're going to gain life here, though. And sadly, we got to let this one go so we can at least think about chump blocking Shieldred. Actually, we kind of have to, or else we just die. Right? Because we're at 6. Alright. Need this to be something great. Slip out the back is not the greatest thing here. That's for sure. So what's the most we could do? Not enough, sadly. Yep, all we can do is this. We just got to make a token. Oh, actually, I'm just going to die on my turn. Yeah, this isn't good. This isn't good. This is definitely one of those games I feel like I mismanage things. For sure. But here's hoping. I mean, maybe they don't have a burn spell or invoke despair. Oh, well, Chandra. Okay, well, that works too. that does the same thing effectively. And it's 2 targets, right? No, it's 2. Yeah, it's up to 2 targets. You just shoot us. Yeah, like that makes the most sense. Absolutely. Yep, and we're dead. All right, good deal. We deserve to lose that one. Yeah, we'll keep this. Got Stormcarved Coast. Ooh, wait, actually, All right. I don't know that I'll want to play Third Path next turn, but maybe. Like, I at least wanted the option to. You know what? I'm going to play this first. We'll just run this out as bait and see what the opponent does. They might not do anything, but, you know, at least wanted to sample it for a second. Okay, they didn't have anything, so that's kind of a bonus. We'll attack? Okay. Well, sure. In the turn. I guess I could have got a free point of damage there, but we'll see. At least now they might be more incentivized to still do something to our third path. Alright, do you have anything? Nope. Ooh, Play with Fire. We will take that. Play with Fire is an excellent card here. Now I'm trying to figure out what they could possibly do that's going to make our life bad. What are you going to flip? Alright. I'm going to activate. We're just going to pay the whole thing. I'm taking it a little cautious in case they have a sweeper here. And they did. Alright, so not a bad move. We got rewarded for patience that time. We're going to go here. And pass. And now we can Fading Hope to save our own guy if we want to. Alright, what you got for us? Another Depopulate. Okay, well, we will use that. Don't want that. Okay. Dang it. I was hoping maybe we get lucky with another protection spell, but no such luck there. What is the opponent doing here? It's just like this weird control pile, huh? I mean, I guess we can Monastery. I'm going to go with this. And I'll just pay. Why not? I mean, if they're going to kill something, make them deal with that, I suppose. What are we doing? Oh, Severetto, seriously, come on, man. Like, jeez. Really? Like, this is what you want to do on early access stuff. Like, really? You have all these new cards to play with, and this is what we're doing. Like, come on. Alright. I mean, to each their own, I suppose. I mean, I don't get to tell other people how to enjoy Magic, you know? I will take a Reckless Impulse. Sure. Now I have to think about how much damage I could do just coming after them, but yeah, we're going to do this. And yeah, why not? Sure. Is it worth it for me to play one of these now? Probably not. We have till next turn anyway. Like, they've got to deal with what's on the board or potentially die with what's in our hand anyway. Oh, well, there's an Atraxa. That'll do it. Well, now we need a bounce spell or a blink spell for Atraxa. Can we find one? The answer is negative. Big negative. Alright, what do we got here? You can leyline something. What does this even do? It comes into play. Exile cards from top of your library till you find 2 cards with mana value 4 or less. Cast one of those, put the other one in your hand. Alright. How do we get out of this? I mean, I can't cast both of these. I can only cast one. I guess I could cast this. I could flip it. And then if they just sweep the board, they sweep the board, you know? Like, not much else we could do here. If those were Prowess guys, I could have probably won this turn, but they were not. Oh my gosh. Come on. Alright. What do you get with this? And what's the other side? The other side's what? I just want to see the back side of the card. Weakens all colors. Target player draws 2 cards. You put an artifact card. Okay, so you just get to do a lot of silly things. Fair enough. Alright, so what's the most we can do here, right? Like, we could shoot the opponent. They would go to 1. They go to 8. And then we just can't kill them, right? I'm pretty sure that's how that works. They obviously are going to pay to kill that. I can't make that bigger than 4. But I think I still have to do this anyway. It does. Oh, it double prowesses, so they don't get to draw anything. So that's cool, I guess. They're going to go to 8, obviously. But then, even then, if I blink the Atraxa, they still have the other card. So that doesn't solve anything. Oh, that's not... Never mind. I was reading that like it was an enchantment for some reason. Alright. Alright, well, can we find a blink spell? That's the only real chance we have here. Alright. You got it, opponent. Let's go. This is it. It's got to be on top. If it's not, we got nothing. Yeah, that doesn't change anything for us. And even then, we're only just doing this to stay alive. Like, not even to win. This is just to not die. I'm in a hurry, and I'm trying to get, like, one more good game to show, like, the deck doing something. So, like, I just can't. Like... Sure. But yeah, I think with all the, like, the battles, there's even more removal that I think trying to play a deck like this, you're just going to be up against it all the time. And I don't think there's a way around that. Like, as much as I would like for that not to be the fact, I just think we have too much removal, too many sweepers in the format, and we just introduced, like, effectively with the battles and stuff, 3 to 4 more that are really good. And we added a couple more sweepers. So, like, there's just no way you're going to be able to justify something like this, I don't think, in the long run. Yeah, I mean, the number of opponents we're running into right now, even, that are just, like, removal, removal, sweeper, removal, just like, okay. Like, sure, it is what it is. Alright, Fable, they finally put the brakes on. Now what are we trying to do? Now we have an opportunity. Sure. And we'll use that so we get something out of this. And if we don't, we're not going to not attack here. I was thinking maybe not, but we'll see. Now Brotherhood's in, because that tends to be the pattern here. Nope, there's a Glissa. Alright, we can at least deal with Glissa. Alright, get that back to your hand at least. Do not want that. Yeah, we play this. Triggers all of our things. I am willing to get rid of this. Actually, wait a minute. We're going to attack for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 11, 12. That'd be 6. Nah, I'm going to get rid of this. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Let's send these two smaller ones over here and send this over here. All right. That's the best we could hope for. This is big money, no whammies. Okay, that's not bad. All right. Okay, and Glissa again. All right. Now I have to do real math on how much damage we can do. Because we pay 3 for that. We could discard, like, I don't know, Monetary Swiftspear. Or Monastery Swiftspear. We could kill her. This gives everything +1, plus we get 2 more guys. Or we could just kill Glissa, leave open, slip out the back. Probably smarter. Or, they're at 14. 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, alright. Yep. Okay, cool. Ugh. Okay, so first off, I kind of want to go over the list here because I don't know if... I'm still not sure if Invasion of Mercadia is the card we want or not. Like, there were times it was kind of okay, there was times it was really good, and I'm just torn. Like, I want it to be better, but maybe it's not what we're looking for. The other thing, too, is I think this list really does need just a full set of wedding announcements, and that might mean that something like Invasion of Mercadia just goes away. Mostly because wedding announcement does a lot to pump our team, it can help us find more spells, it can just keep making bodies if we don't want to overcommit to the board because of a sweeper. Like, it just does a lot of things, and it's hard to get around that. And honestly, if we're already playing white for Monastery Mentor, we might as well just make it worth it and play 2 play sets of something. So those are the major changes I would make. I'm not sure where the other card comes from, though, right? I think we almost needed more things that could draw cards, and that was the thing that's missing. Now, that being said, we do have, like, Reckless Impulse, and, you know, Wedding Announcement periodically can draw a card, and Consider draws a card. So we have a few things, so I don't think it's bad, but something we really should look into. At the bare minimum, I would cut one of these Mercadia and play a Wedding Announcement. But going down the list, we have 4 Consider, 4 Fading Hope, 3 Slip Out the Back, 4 Play with Fire. The Mercadia, that should be a Wedding Announcement now. 4 Kinra Spell Spear, 2 Reckless Impulse, but man, this would be nice if this was a third. You know, 3 Balmor, 4 Iconoclast, 4 Monastery Mentor, again going up to maybe 3 Wedding Announcements, 3 Stoke the Flame, 2 Mountain, 2 Attica Waste, 2 Deserted Beach, 4 Seachrome Coast, 4 Shivan Reef, 4 Stormcarved Coast, 2 Battlefield Forge, 2 Sundown Pass. And you know, I'll say this, and I might have said that in one of the games toward the end of the video, but I think this deck's a lot of fun, but I always feel like it just needs just a little bit more. Like, I kind of want a couple more spells that draw cards. But then it's like, where do I find the space, right? The only way to do that is maybe cut Wedding Announcements, which, you know, that may be what we need to do. Because there's like a spell that pumps a creature that draws a card. There's a couple things like that that I think could have been really good for getting the deck over the hump. Letting you get that second or third spell in a turn a lot of times with all the prowess, that could be good. There's even an argument to be made that maybe you could play a Jaya, right? Now granted, it is a little more expensive and we're skimping on mana pretty hard, but maybe even a 1-of, possibly a 2-of, so later in the game, you're just making constant 1/1s with Prowess, which could help, especially right now if you're looking for things to block battles. I think that's something worth considering. But overall, I think you need something that either plumps your creatures or things that are a little more resilient, like Planeswalkers, because we're just in a world where there are just tons of sweepers, right? There's all types of stuff that deals 1 damage, 2 damage, and 3 damage to creatures that all get played. We've got tons of just black and white sweepers. We have a bunch of spot removal. So like, this is a tough thing when all your creatures are small and you're really protecting just like 1 or 2 creatures constantly, and the deck's going to be really tough without them. So this is a fun one, but I would recommend it more if you wanted to play on the play queue more than if you wanted to play it on the ladder. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Bedlam Reveler. Mostly because if you're newer to Magic, you're going to look at this card and be like, all right, this card sucks. Not realizing that honestly, this was a real threat in competitive tournament play for quite a while. I want to say there was a stretch of like 2 to 3 years where this card would pop up periodically in a few decks. And now it's kind of like, it's sort of a has-been. I mean, this is only a step above bulk. I mean, you find these for like 25 cents in several places, but that's about it. Like, but amazing that you can see how much different cards coming out and existing. And I don't even think it's a matter of power creep. I think it's just different decks change over time, changing the power levels of different things in the metagame, and cards like this pretty much end up going away. But if you enjoyed this type of deck, I played some Bant Tokens decks last season that are really good and should be pretty easy to update. So check those out and you'll probably enjoy them. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.